Working remotely completely changed my life. Now I have time, energy, and freedom to enjoy the things I love. That's why I created a free training showing the exact steps I use to attract remote opportunities. Check the link below and get free access right now. So if we don't need this init.py file to tell Python that this is a package anymore, as we needed in previous versions of Python, why do we still see this file in many Python projects? The answer is, this is the first file that is executed when you import a package or when you access a package to import a module that is inside of it, or a function from a module that is inside of the package. If I put some code here, this code is going to be executed if I import this package anywhere. For example, you can see that my main.py file is accessing the package to access the module that is inside of it, to import the function that is inside of it, and then call the function. If I open the function, you're going to see that the function does not print package loaded. But if I run the main.py file, you're going to see that the first thing that we have as an output is package loaded. This proves that when you import a package or you access the package to import a module that is inside of it, or to import a function that is inside of a module that is inside of the package, the first thing that is executed is the init.py file. And now that you know this, you can aggregate every code that is about the package itself in the init.py file. Notice that you should not put any code here. You should just put code that belongs to the context of the package itself, because the modules already are files. The package is a folder. So where would you write the codes that is about the package if the package is a folder, not a file, you know? Now you know that you can write it inside of the init.py file. But what type of code can we write that is specifically about the package? The first one is the package metadata. And by the way, this metadata should also use double underscore. The first one is gonna be version. Let's put here the version of our package. The second one can be the author. Let's put here the author of this package. And now we have metadata that is specifically about this package inside of our init file. And the external files that import this package can access if they want. For example, main.py can import the package and access the metadata author to discover who is the author of this package, like this. We can see that the external file imported the package and printed the metadata author using the metadata that is declared in the init.py file. You can see that we didn't mention the init file in any part of our code. We just mentioned the package. That proves again that this double underscore init double underscore .py file is directly related to the package itself. Another pretty interesting thing that you can do in this init file is exporting the most used functions of your package. You already know that every function that belongs to a module that is inside of a package must be accessed putting the name of the module in front of it. But in this case, using this init file, we can make the usage of the most used functions easier for the external files. For example, the main.py file that is outside of our package, in order to use the function C that belongs to module B that belongs to package A, we'll need to write something like this. Let's see if it works. It's working, but you can see that in order to use this function, we needed to know the name of the module that owns this function. But if this function is often used, I can make this usage easier, like this. Basically the same way that we did before, but now with this dot in front of the name of the module. Basically, this tells Python to search for the module in the same folder that the init file is. So this way, my main.py file now does not need to know the name of the module. I can reference only the package and import the function directly from the package. It's not required to know the name of the module that the function belongs to anymore. And if I run main.py now, we can see that it works the same way. But before we finish this topic, you need to know that your imports must be predictable, fast, and side effect free. So in your init.py file, don't put any code that requires heavy computation, don't make HTTP requests, don't open database connections, don't even put prints, as I did in the beginning of this topic to show you that this file is the first one to be executed when you import a package or reference a package to import a module or a function. Try to only put code that is about the package itself. Working remotely completely changed my life. Now I have time, energy, and freedom to enjoy the things I love. That's why I created a free training showing the exact steps I use to attract remote opportunities. Check the link below and get free access right now.